looking forward and understanding what I need to be doing. And when we did the nurse practitioner protocol legislation, it was a time in Albany when it was very different, that we could sort of reach across the aisle. So the chair of the health committee at that time reached across to me to be involved in what he was trying to do, and that was to actually get the protocol done with the state ed department and with the legislature moving in concert. One of the reasons that I was particularly interested in that was a couple of things. I understood at that time that the largest group of people in our nation who were very, very highly skilled at the top of our, at that point in time, the whole question of health service, health care in our nation happened to have been women. And that was because nurses were, at that point, primarily women. I think it's changing a little bit, but even still, you're the largest group of women who are at the top of what I consider to be the health care and science, generally speaking. The other thing that I understood that was nurse practitioners really were, at that point in time, the people who ran school-based health programs, particularly upstate. We didn't have as much in the city at that point, but it was nurse practitioners who ran those programs. And I have continued to believe that school-based health programs, school-based health clinics, is where we are going to make a tremendous change for generations out, for generations to come, in terms of having a population of people who understand what it is to access healthcare at a point in time when it's important, and they don't have to wait until the diseases of all sorts, or they don't have to wait till a complete breakdown, because we can provide mental health services as well. So I thought, whatever happens, whatever else we do in the state legislature, paying attention to what the needs of nurse practitioners is important, because that's really, you're the drivers, you're the leaders in terms of healthcare. And so I'm very, very honored that you have thought to honor me, but I want to tell you, I honor you, because now, even more than ever, you are so pivotal, so important, so central to what health delivery should be in our nation, and especially in our state, for young people. And I want to thank Irene for bringing those students up, thank Hunter College students and the students that come from Long Island University and all over, that I want them to know the message that I try to make sure they always receive, certainly from me and from that experience, is that nothing is going to happen unless you are part of it. So your collaboration, your leadership is important. And please don't ever back away from it, and don't make any assumptions that the people who should be making the laws and writing and the rules and determining what the system should look like, those are not the people in Albany. Those are the people in this room, and those are the students across our state who understand, who do have the information because they are firsthand experiences, and they should not back away from the political process, whatever it takes to make sure that we're doing the right thing in Albany. So I thank you, and I look forward to us continuing to have collaboration on many of the issues, and thank goodness you can now also sign the death certificates of people so they don't have to wait. We've had many, many problems with people having to wait for the coroner. They don't have to do that now. You can go ahead and take care of that. So thank you for all that you do. We're still working on school-based health, trying to get a way to fund it so that we don't lose those programs and that we can actually expand it, and that becomes a central part of our health delivery system for young people in particular. Health and mental health is what they need. And lastly, a little political reminder, on November 7th we will all go out to vote, and one of the things that we will be voting on is whether or not New York State should hold a constitutional convention. And there are many issues surrounding a possible constitutional convention. What I've done is I brought with me a few copies of our Constitution, because we have many, many protections that are enshrined in this booklet that speak to the issues that we all care about. And so what we're being asked to do is open this book up to a group of people. Probably none of us in this room will be a delegate to such a constitution. The delegates will be chosen based on Senate districts, and you know what the situation is in the Senate today. So we're being asked, should we hold a constitution where those people will be able to open this booklet and make any changes that they see fit, and we're not sure what they see fit. And so protecting the Constitution is what we're talking about. This is it. I brought a few, and please take notice. We will have to turn our ballots over in order to vote on the proposals that we're talking about. So with that, thank you very, very much, nurse practitioners, and I look forward to us continuing to be in front of the design for a healthcare delivery system that works for all of our citizens. Thank you.